guys, my name is Irfan Khan. I'm the CTO here at Lightnlight. What we're going to do is going to look at the Godox series of lights today. This Godox series of lights have very impressive lineup. They have a lot of point source, panel lights, flexible lights, all these lights that you can get. So what we're going to do is going to look at the point source series today. This is, in front of me, is that MG2400 bicolor, which is a very powerful light. We're going to look at the MG1200R, MG2400R, and a lot of the lights. Let's dive into this light and what are the features, how this works, what are the functionality, what are the advantages of this light. We're going to look at it and going to go really deep into the lights and understand what these lights are all about. They are very impressive, very well built quality, and IP54 rated, very good with weather, be it rain, snow, heat, anything. So this light is very impressive, all these series. Let's go and look at it. So let's start with the Godox Knowled MG2400 bicolor. So this is a very powerful fixture from the Knowled series. This actually takes an input of 2900 watt of max power and gives you a very stable output of 2600 watts across the spectrum. So either it's 3200 Kelvin or 5600 Kelvin, it'll give you the same 2600 watt of power. It's really powerful, really adjustable, really modularity is like really good, and it's a very rugged fixture. So if you look at it, it's an IP54 rated and weatherproof, has very good cooling system. So as you can see, there are fans on both sides. These fans are very efficient in cooling, because for such a powerful fixture you need very good cooling, and this can run from up to minus 30 degrees. So the weather is not a problem. IP54 rated, very stable, very good build quality. And as you can see, as now I have connected the light with this Fresnel attachment. This Fresnel attachment, if you can see, is from 15 degrees all the way to 45 degrees. So at 15 degrees gives you a very nice spot. I think the camera can pick that up. If I just flood it out, it gives you a very nice color. Very well built quality with safety ropes, and if you can see the Fresnel quality, the Fresnel has very nice concentric circles. It has a honeycomb in the front, so it gives you a very nice focus beam. And being a bicolor fixture, you have all your basic functionality. You have a lot of things in this thing. If you can see, there's a power supply unit which is attached to it, and that power supply unit has all your interface in it. This fixture, the lamp head is connected to a power supply which goes further away, so you don't have to worry about that. So this has no display, nothing on it. So it's a very basic. All your functionality, all your connectivity, all your user interface is right there on the UI, on the power supply unit. So what we can do is basically, this being a very nice, not because of that functionality, does not make it too heavy. So what you can do is very easy to lift, very easy to move around. Functionality wise, this light is very easy to connect. It has a native Godox app that can get on an iPad or an iPhone or any Android devices. You can connect it through there. You have your CRMX functionality, wireless connectivity, streaming SEN, your ArtNet, all your functionality is right there on the power supply unit. So it's a simple light which you can connect to your DMX board. You can connect it through your app, blackout, luminaire, and use it like a proper functionality. And it has a lot of inbuilt features, like, for example, I don't want to get into a very detailed version of it, but as you guys can know that it has your lightning effect and your strobe and all of those functionality that you see in basic lighting. That's all available in this light. And it's a rugged powerhouse. It's very easy to do, easy to install. Like, for example, I'll just show you a very easy way. I'll just disconnect and the Fresnel is in my hand. It does not need two people. And I just take this As I wanted to mention this very in the beginning of the video as well, this has these connectors. This has this G mount, proprietary G mount, which is also there in the light. So as you connect your modifier to it, it recognizes what kind of modifier you're connecting to it. So if I just align it properly, so this is the GR45. As soon as the light is connected, the sensor senses it and optimizes the light to the modifiers attached to. So it's a very clever functionality which actually optimizes the light output depending on the modifier that you've connected. So that's one of the very key points of the G mount which Godox had developed. Really works very well and very, very fast, very intuitive, and no problem at all. So I think to wrap this up, to just sum it up, very, very basic light, very good power, extremely good output, host of modifiers you can attach to, softboxes, lenses, and all of that. And I think it's, for us as a rental house, we've used it a lot, and it just has so many options you can put it on and leave it in rain, snow, dust, doesn't matter because of the IP rating. So let's go on to the next slide. I'm talking about the MG2400 ARC. So this light is actually the biggest light right now in RGB functionality. So this is the biggest point source that you can buy in the market right now, as of now, which has a 2400. It is written 2400, but the actual output is 2650. So 2650 is the output of this light. Full RGB WW functionality. All the functionality that you've seen on the MG2400 bicolor, plus being an RGB light, you get CCT, HSI, your gels, your screen magenta shift, which is also very important in this light. Because when you're matching to an HMI, you need the screen magenta adjustment. So this has that as well. So it's basically the same light as the MG2400 bicolor, but with a RGB thing in it. So this RGB light engine gives you the added advantage of being a CCT, HSI, and gels plus your FX. So this gives you a little more edge, and the best part of it is this gives you a CCT range from 1800 Kelvin, which is a very nice low sodium one, to all the way to 10,000 to the moonlight. So this is a very good light RGB version, and it's not very heavy. So if you look at the weight of the lamp head, is 21 kgs, and the power supply unit and the controller is 12 kgs. So one person can easily pick this up. Really works. Even the 2400 bicolor is also 21 kgs, and even the controller is 12 kgs. So not too heavy, and you can see you can put it on a small stand as well. There's no problem at all. It can take that weight, and beautifully built, very well heat dissipation done in this lights. If you can see, the design is so good that there's no problem in heat, extreme heat condition, extreme snow. And another very interesting feature of both the lights, it can go really high FPS, so you can shoot really slow motion on this without any problem at all. So it can replace a conventional HMI or a tungsten fixture where you want to use like 1000 FPS, 2000 FPS, no problem at all. These lights work really well. And another feature of this light is that the modularity is so good that you can change all your modification from a 2400R all the way going up to 1200R. So this is a smaller version of the same light. If you can see, 1200R works on the same G mount. We have the 45-degree lens, then I can go and change it to a 15-degree lens. It's so simple that if you can just take this, it's just a one-hand job. You can just have to match the sensor, and as simple as that. Becomes a nice punchy light, and same functionality. If you can see, the same form factor, IP rated, IP54, all your fans and everything is the same. So you get a nice light which can bounce off, and you can use, and being an RGB light, at a very, look at the footprint of it. It's so small, so you can fit it into a nice trussing and put it anywhere you want, and it'll give you the same consistency as the 2400. Because being a no LED series, all your color matching is done. Again, I will emphasize on that has your CRMX, Bluetooth, all the functionality. So you don't have to really worry about it. Works on the same ecosystem. It has your native Godox app. You can connect it through Luminaire, Blackout, whatever app you want, Cyrus Link. It works beautifully because being a CRMX light, you don't have to worry about that. So as a rental house, we don't really get into the fixture, like how do we connect this. It has a basic DMX functionality. Put it on a board, Arena or a Grand MA, doesn't matter. These lights work beautifully well in all the things. So to wrap this up, I want to show this is a good MG no LED series which works on a very good ecosystem, which is the G mount. I want to show you an image of the ecosystem, how these lights have different modifiers that can connect to each of it. So as you can see at the screen at the back, you have the GR15 reflector, the 30-degree reflector, 45-degree, the lens, this is the 19-degree, but you get a 36 as well. Then you have the 26 as well. You have the CR60, which is a nice flood. Then you have your lantern softbox, the GL4, GL3. Then this entire Bando system where you have your octa softbox, you have your Fresnel lens, you have your rectangular softbox, and your parabolic softbox. To sum it up, all these can be interchanged to each other, to each of the lights. You can have whatever you want. You want a Fresnel system, you want a lens system, you want a softbox, you want it to use as a nice flood, you want this as a nice tight beam, GR15. Everything works beautifully, interchangeable. That's a part of it. I want to emphasize that because as a rental house, Light and Light, we want to give the DPs the freedom to have each of the modifiers they want. So once we have this, you have the freedom. You don't have to make sure that, okay, this light works for only one purpose. This can work in different work purposes and different scenarios. Beautiful light, very well made, IP rated. Again, in India, we have this rain, no problem at all. Put it on the rain, just leave it outside, doesn't matter. Let's go step outside in the warehouse where we have these lights set up in a real world environment in the dark, where we can see these lights real output, how it works. Beautiful. Let's go. So as we said, let's find out how these Godox lights work in the real world environment. So here we have the beautiful 2400R. This light is actually an 8 feet diagonal. You can see my hand, it's so huge. The entire thing is completely perfect. It starts with 1800 Kelvin. I can show you, it's beautiful color rendering, and goes all the way to 10,000 Kelvin. Look at that. You can have perfect moonlight rendition in these lights, and being a complete RGB light, you can have beautiful colors. This is the biggest gem ball you can get in the market as of now, and paired with the biggest light that you can see. It's a 2400 watt light paired with an 8 feet diameter of gem ball. Beautiful color rendition, beautiful lights, beautiful colors. It can, the possibilities is limitless. You can see I can have these in CCD mode in 1830 and 200 Kelvin, nice tungsten, going to 5600 Kelvin, beautiful colors. And this is my favorite. As I said, 10,000 Kelvin is the way to go with this, paired with a 2400 light. And again, it has all your Lee, Roscoe gel filters, everything built into it. I want to show you something. Let's see the light again. Let's go to this thing. Let's see a nice lightning. Beautifully done lightning. Then you have your cop cars, like the entire place is lit up with this, and you can have 4 colors in the cop car. Then these goes really nice party lights, beautiful. So the advantage that we see, it's like paparazzi flashing, you can adjust the speed, all of it. The best part of the light is that it's an RGB light, so whatever you want to do, it's absolutely limitless. Let's go back, check out the old other lights. So let's start with this frame. So this is the 3 light frame, which we have 3 2400 bicolors attached to it with a 45-degree lens. What you can do, you can put 3 Fresnels, you can put 3 15-degree reflector to it, or any of this thing. This becomes a really powerful light. So with these 3 frames, you can imagine 2400 into 3, it's going to be insane power. All very neatly tucked into one single stand. You can move around with the casters on it, really handy, and gives you very, very intense power. We'll switch it on. Going back next to it, I want to show you something. This is the Knowled MG6K, just been launched, attached to the Beam 90, the Godox Beam 90. It's going to throw very good, very insane power. We'll connect that again. I just wanted to show you some introduction to this. This is the Knowled MG1200R connected to the Beamlight Max 60. Again, compact light, compact beam fixture, very powerful. And in the end, the Knowled 2400 bicolor with this 19-degree lens. Insane power. Let's go one by one, switch it on and see what it does. Okay. So guys, I want to show you this. This light right now with these 3 lights connected, it's running at 0.1%. You can look at the area around you. It's completely lit at 0.1%. Let me go to 100%. Look at the massive amount of this thing. Let me get into the frame. Look at the amount of thing it covers. It's absolutely insane, the amount of power you get with 3 lights connected. It's mind-blowing. And if I can go to a tungsten, this is 3200 Kelvin, and this is 2800 Kelvin. Insane power, insane output, and superb dimming curve. So this is, right now guys, I'm running at 100%, going into 1%. This is 1% at 2800 Kelvin, and this is 5600 Kelvin. So this light can be utilized for different things in one single light. So now let's talk about the MG6K connected to the Beam 90 Max. Right now, if you can see, it's right there. If I just go back right here, if I can show you, we have the Sekonic C800 spectrometer attached to it, and this is a distance of around 41 feet. And let's take a reading now. Right now it's 5%. Okay, so just a reading, it's 152,000 lux at 41 feet. So it's a lot of lights. If you can see, 151,000 lux at 47 feet, 97 CRI. It's massive. So this is a very, very powerful combination of a MG6K connected to a Beam 90 Max. You can connect your 24K, you can connect your 2400 bicolor, you can connect your 1200 bicolor, 1200R, everything is modular. As I said in the beginning, modularity is the key to it. So now let's get into the Beam 60 Max, which is connected to a 1200 MG1200R, which is a complete RGB light. So not only you can get a nice beam, which is CCD range from 1800 Kelvin, if you can see there, right there, the camera can catch it, beautiful colors, going all the way to 10,000 Kelvin. So the beam is not limited to 56 or 32, it's very nicely from 1800 Kelvin all the way to 10,000. Another thing that it has full RGB functionality. So you get very nice beam colors, you have all your colors in this, beautifully done. And I want to show you one more thing, guys. This at 5600 Kelvin, let's go and take a reading. If I can come here, the same thing. Let's put a little ahead because it's a smaller light. So let's put a light right here. And if I take a reading, I'll just put the intensity down to just take my, it's at 28 feet. And let's take a reading at 100% intensity, 28 feet. That's 8,000 lux. That's pretty powerful for a light. So guys, to sum it up, what we've done is taken these lights outside in the open to show you how this intensity is, how this entire thing works. Beautiful frame, 3-light frame, the beam 90, the beam 60, the GP19K, and the 2400R with this 8 feet gem ball. Beautiful lights, everything is absolutely great. So we did a little different in this episode. What we did was came outside, did this thing. So do you guys like this? Please let us know in the comments if we can do, if you want to see more lights in the outdoors. We'll definitely want to do it, because all these big lights do justice only in the outdoors, only in the night time. So we'll come up with another episode. Please let us know what you want to do, as I say it again and again, because we want to hear it from you. What is most important for you? What do you want to see? How technical you want to be? So we'll be there and we'll do that. So we'll see you in the next episode. Subscribe. Thank you.